And remember what I said a little while ago, part of the reason that brand new cars are so expensive right now in 2025 is actually because of electric vehicles. And this is not me attacking electric cars, this is just hard facts right here, guys. Right now, anybody who wants to own an electric vehicle, especially a brand new one, you still have to pay a premium for those cars, and it's mostly because they are more costly for automakers to produce them. The cost of a brand new electric vehicle hit $58,124 last month. And remember, the brand new average car price is $50,000. So that electric vehicle is a full $8,000 more. And it's interesting because when you look at the subsidies that we had, getting that $7,500 tax credit before, when we still had those, kind of almost eliminates that cost difference between buying a gas-powered car and a brand new electric car. But now that the subsidy is gone, brand new electric vehicles are going to remain more expensive than gas cars indefinitely. According to Cox Automotive, they say that a brand new electric vehicle is traditionally about $9,000 more expensive than a gas-powered car, and higher prices for EVs is part of what drove up new car prices to record highs in September. And because so many people were trying to capitalize on getting those EV tax credits before they expired, actually there was a record amount of electric vehicle sales in September, where they accounted for 11.6% of all brand new car sales. Never happened before. But the data is clear that electric vehicles still cost considerably more than a gas-powered car unless you're looking to buy a used Tesla. Well, that's a different story. And also, the demand side of EVs is just not there, guys. Even though September saw record sales, that was largely because people were just trying to capitalize on that tax credit that was going to expire. But just 9 out of the 90 EV models that are sold in the US as of last quarter sold more than 10,000 units, according to Cox Automotive. And meanwhile, only 4 EV brands have reached operational profitability worldwide. And only one of them is an American automaker, which I'm sure you can guess which one it is. Of course, it's Tesla. The rest are all foreign companies, most notably BYD in China. And they say that one of the main challenges with producing electric vehicles and why the cost is so high is because people who buy them want to have range similar to a gas-powered car, because that's one of the biggest things that you give up when you trade over to an electric car is you are committing to having a shorter range, a shorter driving distance that car can get on one charge. And the problem is, if you want to have longer range, you need to have a bigger EV battery, which makes it more expensive. In fact, just the battery alone can account for 40% of a vehicle's total cost because they're made up of expensive materials like lithium or cobalt, which can cost thousands of dollars per ton, and bigger and heavier, more expensive batteries are often needed to meet the consumer's demands for range requirements. And the thing is, a lot of drivers are still hesitant to switch over to electric vehicles. I am absolutely one of them, because one of the biggest concerns is, where am I going to charge the car, right? That's a huge problem. Not only where am I going to charge the car, but also how long is it going to take to charge the car? And then when you throw in the range problems with it not getting as much range as a gas-powered car, those are 3 major negatives for a lot of people to switch over from gas to electric. I know until all 3 of those things are 100% solved and are equal to gas-powered cars, I will not be making the switch myself. And this is not just me saying this. This is direct data from J.D. Power. A study they did back in May asked consumers about what's their major hangup of switching from gas-powered to EV-powered vehicles. And more than half of them said charging availability. Because let's face it, if you don't have your own house and have the ability to just set up the charge station at your house and charge it with solar or some other inexpensive form of electricity, you have to go out of your way, find a charging station that's not broken, by the way, because many of them usually are broken. And then even once you find that, you have to wait. Maybe somebody's using it. And if no one's using it, you still have to sit there for a while just to get the charge. And if you want to charge faster, you have to pay more. And I'm going to talk more about charging speeds in a little while because I have some new information about that as well. But this has been the longest standing issue of why most people won't buy an electric car is charging availability. And the industry has responded to this in a couple of different ways. One, as they've been working on expanding their charging networks and improving the vehicle's range. And there has been notable improvements here. I mean, from 2011 to 2024, the median range of EVs went from 68 miles back in 2011 to 283 miles in 2024. So that is a good improvement. And I think most people would say, like, I don't really need it to be more than 283 miles. But the problem with that is there's more to the story. That's the full range from when you have it charged from 100% down to 0%. And you can't drive the car until it's down to 0% and hope to be able to find a charging place when that happens. Most people are not going to drag the car down to 0%. They're going to have to charge it before. And then once you actually do charge it, the fast charge only gets you up to 80%. If you want to go past 80% charge when you stop to charge the car up, you're going to have to wait significantly longer. So the range that you actually get on these EVs is a lot shorter than what you're being told on the sales sticker, especially when you account for different weather conditions or driving conditions. I mean, just driving up these mountain roads here in California, I'm sure significantly reduce the range of the car versus driving on a long flat highway, for example. Now, the cost to produce lithium-ion batteries has been dropping. According to Bloomberg, they say that prices for lithium-ion batteries dropped 20% in 2024. And major automakers like GM are investing in new battery technology that would use more common, less expensive minerals such as manganese or sodium to produce their batteries.